All right, man. Let's talk about Brad Holmes compares Aidan Hutchinson to the former number two overall pick, who never made a Pro Bowl, never made an All Pro team, but is a hell of a human being. Um, from all the stuff that we see on the surface, and Chris Long, says Lions GM Brad Holmes compares Aidan Hutchinson to another former number two pick. When projecting how the NFL draft will perform at the next level, it's easy to seek out comparisons. Even top level NFL makers are susceptible to making these comps. In an interview with Rich Eisen on Friday, Lions general manager Brad Holmes revealed his comparison for a former first round draft pick, Aidan Hutchinson, that happened to be another former two overall selection. He said, quote, the first time I saw Aiden really was back in 2020 when he was with the Rams. Holmes said, uh, he said he was kind of playing a different position. He was kind of playing a lot more of the interior. When I first saw him, he reminded me of Chris Long a little bit. Holmes, who spent the first 18 years of his career with the Rams, was a low-level scout when the Rams selected Long out of Virginia, the number two pick of the 2008 draft. He would go on to play 8 years with the franchise prior to signing with Patriots and Eagles in the late stage of his career, winning a Super Bowl with both teams. When Holmes initially evaluated Hutchinson at Michigan as the Rams college scout director, the defensive lineman was being used in more of an interior role, similar to the way Long was utilized in Virginia. Okay. Beyond their playing styles, there are other similarities between Hutchinson and Long. Both brought similar high-level athleticism, entering the league with elite speed, agility, and explosiveness for a defensive lineman. Initially, both have been praised for their outstanding character. My thing is, elite for a white boy, not elite for the brothers. All right, let me say that. They're not elite athlete for the brothers. He said a multi-time captain with the Rams. Long was named NFL Walter Camp Man of the Year Award 2018. While the Eagles, which he's a great character. Okay, let's let you know they continue to draft character. Chris Long was still a good football player. Stayed in the league a long time. For league NFL, the acronym is supposed to stand for not for long. Good football player, good leadership. You hope that Aiden Hudson can be the leader that he was. But number two overall pick, you expecting a lot more from him as a number two overall pick, honestly. I'm calling him a bust, but the first five picks was Jake Long, Chris Long, Matt Ryan, Derek McFadden, and Glenn Dorsey. So I mean, it wasn't the best to draft. You could say the only pick that was better was Matt Ryan. Then you go, this 2008 Vernon Golston from Cass Tech, who was trash. Sandrick Ellis, Derek Harvey, Keith Rivers from USC, the linebacker, Gerard Mayo. Now he a coach. I mean, this draft wasn't that good. Leonis McCalvin, cornerback from Troy. Ryan Clady was 12. Offensive tackle, Boy State. Jonathan Stewart, solid running back from Oregon. Chris Williams, Brandon Albert, both offensive tackles, Vanderbilt, Virginia. DRC, Dominic Rogers Canardi from Tennessee State. Gosh Charles, that's what we took that year. Joe Flacco, Jeff Otal, Quid Talib, Sam Baker, offense tackle, Felix Jones, running back, Arkansas, played there with Darren McFadden, Rashard Mendenhall, Chris Johnson, part maybe the Jim, him and Talib, Jim of this draft, Flacco, Mike Jenkins, the cornerback, Dewan Brown, the tackle, still playing, Antoine Cason, cornerback, Arizona, Lawrence Jackson, Kent Juan Balmer, North Carolina, and Dustin Keller. The Patriots forfeited their first round pick. Kenny Phillips, safety from Miami. Philip Merlin, defensive end from Clemson. Oh, this second round, my bad. So, we don't know the Lions took in the second round just for hell. Jordan Dyson, linebacker, Colorado. This wasn't a great draft. They took Jordan Dyson over Deshaun Jackson and Calais Campbell. So, uh, Ray Rice was in there. Liam Smith, Liam Swede, the receiver from Texas. Malcolm Kelly, the receiver from Oklahoma. Mike Pollock, the center, was in this one. Martellus Bennett was in this. So wasn't the best draft. That's how people look at this draft this year. It wasn't the best draft, but like I said before, I mean, Aiden Hutchinson got the him having the versatility to slide on the inside is always going to be a great ace in the hole too. So good motor, good character, and that's what the Lions. To be honest, Lions looking for a leader. If Aiden Hutchinson could be a leader and still be, yeah, he could be Chris Long. I don't think it's the worst thing in the world, but I think we expected more out of him than being Chris Long. But also, if he is Chris Long and nobody else around him is better, that's fine. Men around him in the draft is better. I think you really banking on. I think as much as you banking on his pressure and sacking the quarterback and being a great run defender, I think you also sitting there. You want to bank on. I think you want to bank on his leadership. That's what the Lions been missing. They had guys who can sack the quarterback. They had guys who could bend the corner. They had guys, who had all the talent in the world. Calvin Johnson, Matthew Stafford, Dominican Sue, Cliff Averill. You go on and on and on. But what we haven't had was a guy who bring that leadership quality. Since we ain't really had that uh, since Kyle Vandenbosch left. That was the last real vocal leader and kind of like leader that we really had. So I mean, that's just something to look at. But you know, but yeah, if he turned to Chris Long, it ain't the worst thing. I mean, he's somebody that people around the league love, and he was a great leader and a great dude. His father raised a great man to look like on the surface. So because I don't know these guys personally, so if he turned to Chris Long, it ain't the worst thing. I mean, look at the top of the draft. Other than Matt Ryan, wasn't nobody as good as Chris Long. So you know, so so I don't think it's the worst thing in the world. But like I said, I think people expecting more production. But if you get that leadership quality, I think that'll be key for the line. You need guys who are those leader qualities that's gonna boost the motor. That's what Vinenbosch did. He had that defensive line, playing with motor. He was a leader, and too bad it never really rubbed off on Dominic Sue. But leaders are born, and even the ones that get taught, it's just untapped potential, leadership potential. But I would be surprised if you see Aidan Hutchinson on some sub packages slide on the inside and no passing downs either. So I wouldn't be surprised. So he got the versatility inside, outside, and we'll see. But if he can bring that leadership quality um, to Detroit, what we ain't had since Vandenbosch left, bro, that'll be. We need that, but we also need the production. I think I said this before. He got the talent around him. If it's healthy on the defensive line, to have that production. McNeil, Anazorki, Harris, Brian, Romeo, of course. So yeah, so he got the leadership around him. But hey, let me know what you girls and guys think. Check Detroit Lions Talk playlist out. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live and drop a video. Want to financially support the channel? Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Other than that, you got a business question, require response, your video request. Find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. If you have a business question, require response, your video request. Again, all the links in the description. Appreciate the love and support. Don't forget to check out my main channel right here on YouTube, Goodfella TV, for more sports, music, news, and entertainment. Appreciate the love and support. One time for the one time. Peace.